Good afternoon. My name's Eric Henry Marende. My friends call me HE Marende. Uh, Currently a CPL multi-IR student at West Aviation. And today I'm going to be talking to you about the flight operations at West Aviation. The flight operations have 8 broad areas, which we will be looking at. And the first one is the flight training, which I will mainly focus on. The flight training mainly involves ground school training. Ground school training being done within our premises at the West Rift Aviation School hangar next to runway 14 on April 3. And the ground school mainly has classes for our PPL, our private pilot license, the CPL, commercial pilot license, and the ATPL, airline transport license. Um, and then we also have the flight dispatch, which is a course that is done under the institution. And flight dispatch is done for crew and personnel who want to focus on the flight operations within any given flight institution. So, besides the ground school, which is mainly the theory that is done in class, basic theoretical classwork, we have the practical bit of it, and the practical bit of it also involves the same categories. You have the private pilot license, where students are taken through coursework for their first 40 hours, whereby they will have where they will go through their first flight solos. They will go through their cross country. They will have their checkouts, and then they will have their general flight test, or the GFT as we commonly refer to it. Thereafter, they will get their private pilot license and shortly commence on their commercial pilot license. The benefits of the private pilot license, which have been covered in a different video clip, which you will be taken through. The next level is the commercial pilot license, where students are taken through the coursework. The flight training involves 200 hours in total, 100 hours PIC, where you have the 100 hours pilot in command and another 100 hours on dual pilot instructions. Total hours to graduate with your commercial pilot license is 200 hours. But within the 200 hours, you could do your single IR, which is the single engine instrument rating, or the multi-engine instrument rating. The difference between the two is because the single engine instrument rating is where you use our aircrafts, single engine aircraft, and the multi-engine instrument rating you use our multi-engine aircrafts, mainly the Seneca 3 or the Seneca 5. The flight dispatch is another course which I think we will go through in another clip, but mainly this involves the flight operations where that involves dispatch of aircrafts and dispatch of crew. The last course that our students go through is the airline transport pilot license, the ATPL, where which is the final course that pilots go through. In this course, you need a total of 1,500 hours to do your ground school and pass the theory exams, and you also need over 1,500 hours to do your GFT. Mainly to get your command, this is the license you will need to get the 4 bars. As you can see, I have 3 bars on each side for my epaulet. For the 4 bars is for the captains who have gone through the ATPL course license. Thank you very much for walking through with us in this video clip. We hope to see you on the next clip.